I am feeling the energy, man. I am feeling you, homie G. Alright, well, welcome everybody. Let's jump into our finals, homie Gs. Everyone in the chatmosphere, if you want to see none other than VanpleX, the musician, the Protoss, who will be spawning on Antiga Shipyards at the bottom left, the purple Protoss. If you want to see Protoss take this finals, go ahead and type in number 1 for me. For you guys who have been able to see some of this tournament, you are well aware of good old Wrath. Wrath indeed. Oh, gotta add in an I there. The Wrath of Fury. Let's go ahead and type in number 2 if you want to see this Terran homie G Willikers take this finals and take the gold and be crowned the king of today's tournament. Oh, loving it, man. Loving it. Wolfie is not a fan of VanpleX right now. Wolfie is... He's hoping for VanpleX to accidentally miss micro something serious. We'll see what happens. We're gonna find out the hard way though, right now, between these two players. Let's go ahead and keep an eye on this gas timing, as Wrath has become notorious for very early gas timing. But we have only seen that in TVT. Perhaps he has a completely different mindset for TVP. And again, we are going to see relatively early, not super early, but it is actually a little bit earlier than usual. Fast refinery going down. Everything looking standard standard for VanpleX in the house. None of the above. Wolfie doesn't like any of these guys. He said he wants it to become like, he wants this to get tied up 2-2, and then the final 5th game. What he wants to happen is it to become this huge epic like 2-hour stalemate where no one actually wins. Yeah, it could happen. It could happen. It could happen. What are you talking about, Muppet? What replay? Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Decide who you want to win after watching the replays? I'm losing you, man. Alright, we do have the second gas going down. Excuse me. Second rack's going down. Looks like we might be having a 2 racks opener here, but VanpleX, what is his position here? He is using a lot of Chrono Boost on his Probies and his gateway. I don't think we are seeing a 4 gate from VanpleX. 4 gate not completely uncommon for Protoss to do versus a Terran. It's actually quite common, I do believe. Third racks is on the way. It looks like we're going to see some kind of third racks going. 3 racks going down with the Tech Lab, and Wrath is going to put on some pain here, I do believe. Okay, cool. Thank you, No Destiny. Oh, No Destiny. What's going on, man? Destiny, you will be given the win for 3rd place, as it is clear that your opponent does not want to do the 3rd place match or had to leave. So congratulations, Destiny. No Destiny. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for playing No Destiny, by the way. It was a pleasure watching your games, man. That last engagement was amazing, and it wouldn't have been the same without you. That was a great game also. The tug of war between you two were just doing a tug of war of fury, man. Each unit counted. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much for playing, man. And I do genuinely hope to see you in the future in some more of our tournaments. I'd love to watch some more of your games, so much use. Alrighty, so 3 racks are down, 2 Tech Labs are officially down. Not seeing any upgrades quite yet. We're also not seeing any command center, of course. What is... Ooh. Why is he bringing these units back? Oh, because he wants to clear the towers before he moves his aggression forward. But you know what? 2 stalkers kill 2 mariners. Fact. Now you know. Aren't you glad you watched today? Aren't you glad you learned something? I'm glad you learned something. All right, so These stalkers are going to see the concussive. One stalker is going to be able to get away, and he is going to see a big pack of Marauders. So right now, VanpleX needs to be timely. We need that warp gate tech official. We are seeing two gateways and a robotics facility. 2 more gateways on the way as this push is coming forward. 4 Mariners, 4 Marauders. Oh, that's a sorry stalker. That's a really sad stalker. I'm really sad that stalker died. That was brutal. Sim is on the way in the background as we also see +1. Wrath really opting for this +1, even though he knows it's not going to arrive for his attack. Even if he can only do damage and this attack doesn't win the game, that stim will be there for a later push. Marauders. Oh baby, and if he can kill this Nexus and run away, I think he's going to be fine. I think he could put his own command center down. I don't think he'll be recently out of the game by any means. But this is forcing VanpleX into some 1 base shenanigans actually. And right now, just completely defensive right here. And Nexus goes down. Blows this pylon. Moving out. These Marauders, I do think they did their damage though. Let's see if he target fires these sentries. That's really the units that he wants to get out of this composition, I would think. Is almost able to not even get that Zealot. That's a hero Zealot. And that's a hero Marauder. I mean Immortal. Wow, I don't know English. Alright, and the second wave is coming. Sexual. Expansion is just about halfway done here. So we're going to see the second wave. This little cute little Proby. Just keep an eye. He does see the expansion with his Proby. And these units, without the watchtower, he is going to lose a few more extra stalkers just for free. You heard of hugs for free. Welcome to Stalkers for free, where we go state to state, city to city with a shirt saying Stalkers for free, and we show them our concussive shells. And everyone smiles, and everyone's happy. Alright, well, the second Immortal is going to mean serious business, but the stim is up. Armor level 1 is on the way, +1 is here. If he can stim forward, plop out these Immortals, he may be able to, but still, I feel like the Marine and Marauder army is just still too small, even with that. Nice force fields going down. 3 force fields is how much it's going to take for this ramp. That's how much it took. Looking good, looking good. Expansion is down. 2 more racks is going to be added on here, and VanpleX a little bit on the back front, as his expansion is now getting down and dirty to the nitty gritty. Yeah, gents, FTW. I honestly really agree with you, man. That's what I've been thinking too. What's going on, Crystal? If you would like to participate, just go ahead to teambcn.net or to our teambcn.net forums. Go ahead and check out on the main page, and you'll see a full list of the tournaments for the week. And that's where you're going to find the fastest updates as to what tournaments are coming up next week and the week that follows. So if you want to be the first one, that's your spot. You can also check me out on my Facebook and Twitter at BCM Palomino, where I also update the brackets, or I also update when brackets are made, things like that as well. Here we go, another push going forward. These Stalkers really leading the charge here. Stim is up. Nice force fields going down, taking a few of these units out. Immortals in the back doing maximum damage, and it looks like I do think VanpleX is going to be able to muscle his way through. Of course, Crystal. It's a pleasure to see you, homie G. Oh, and these poor Marauders are running for their dear lives, and good old VanpleX is bringing the proxy probe for the proxy pylon. Every probe is a proxy probe, if you think about it. Alright, well, this is going to be a powerful push. We do have Stalkers, which can be weak against a mid-game Marine Marauder. However, we aren't seeing any starport here, so what we are seeing right here is Wrath not taking up to the mighty Medivacs, which brings Terran into his Tier 3 army. Or closer, much closer to his Tier 3 composition. This is going to be a little tricky to break here, but I think VanpleX will be able to. These 3 Immortals are going to do so much damage, but look how fast these Stalkers are melting. Oh man, and I think he is going to be... Oh, this is going to look pretty darn close. And here's the problem, just like Thor's, the Immortals cannot retreat. And right now, it's almost like the game is just kind of reset there as VanpleX needs to muster up another army. Both players do have their expansions, neither player opting for the third. Good old VanpleX. Now, I was just about to mention this, isn't taking his gases quite yet, but now he is, and we are moving forward with the Marine Marauder. This Immortal is one lucky Mo. He's a lucky Mo. He's a lucky Mo. Now you know. He's a lucky Mo. Now you know. There's the starport moving on into the tier 3 tech. The Medivacs putting so much more health into this devastating army. This army can put out the damage. It can also get hurt. These Medivacs allow the damage to be consistent. Right, double forges, love it, love it. Let's see how the tech route is going. We do have still our robotics facility and 2 more gateways, so we're actually not teching up right now. What we're doing is we're getting our upgrades up so that our whole bunch of units will be, all of them will be a little bit stronger for the next engagement. Yeah, no Destiny. I'll be rooting for you, man. So hard. Pleasure. Oh, baby. And Wrath showing us, I think... No, I was going to troll a little bit and say that this is the first third base we've seen from Wrath. Just because oh, okay. But it isn't. So, I'm sorry. You're welcome. Alright, here we go. Powerful engagement. Possibly coming here. No, it looks like he is just checking third. Right now, these units could be a bit out of position, but VanpleX does not want to deal with this. Upgrades getting chrono boosted, but they're not going to be done for the engagement. SCV leading the pack. Some nice force fields going down. He does have plenty more force fields, I think. Nice little more force fields, but these zealots, yeah, he doesn't want to lose too many of these zealots, as that is the power of these rangers. They're rangers because they have range. 3 Immortals being so vital for this composition here. And still, this Marine Marauder army is going to be so strong once these 2 Medivacs and 4 Medivacs are out. And what is the tech choice? Are we going to see Colossus coming out or the Twilight? Right now, it looks like good old VanpleX just wants to get more and more stuff as this 1-1 is officially finished. He could decide to push out with 1-1. Wrath. Let's look at the supply here. 101 to 121. I think Wrath actually is... well, not actually. Wrath does have a pretty large supply lead here. And also a tech lead. We do see the Colossus and the Twilight going down just about simultaneously here. Looks like he wants to go with both of them. However, he may not be able to afford this without all 6 gases. He'll have to kind of switch between both, but at the same time, it'll make either one weaker. And the drop going down. Will we see a prong drop? Ooh, if we saw prong, I'm going to be really happy. Little Protoss Ball of Fury and a Terran Ball of Fury. And these Medivacs leaving this army. Oh, he just wants to join the party, but he can't. And he's so little. Look how he's so cute. I love him so much. Look at him. Wait for me, guys. Wait up. Wait up, guys. Guys, come on. This isn't funny anymore. You guys suck. I'm going home. I'm gonna make a waffle. Giggity. And the drop goes. And the drop goes down. Doing horrible damage onto this natural, taking off these probes from the gases. Right now, poor VanpleX is going to temporarily be on 1 base. Very, very damaging here, as the 3rd base over here for Terran has been uncontested. What's going on, IS Catter? Yeah, that's a great question. How can you participate? Well, go ahead and hop on over to teambcn.net. We update our front page with the week tournaments, as well as the forums with our tournaments, as well as my own Twitter and Facebook at BC and Palomino. I update those as well with upcoming tournaments, the weeks full of tournaments. And so if you want to get the first messages, go ahead and check either one of those out. Either one works. And you'll be in the know. And just keep on tuning in and checking out those sources, because those are where the updates will be. Sure, man. Anytime, Bo5 G. And here we come